This is the story, the fantastically true story of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives. Average citizen, high-level member of the Communist Party, and counter-spy for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. The Communist Party is dedicated to the eventual destruction of democracy. In a moment, you will see the comrades sow another seed in the field of sabotage. Communist Party rule of thumb. When you can't be very discreet, be very obvious. The net effect is about the same. To any interested party, just another salesman is making just another house call. But to a party member, Comrade Herb Philbrick is reporting to Comrade Roger, NKVD man. Reason, special assignment.
Sit down, comrade.
Thank you.
Party security prohibits my going into any unnecessary detail about our present project, comrade. It is a maximum effort. Specifically, it's a matter of distribution. A person or persons receive something from someone else and pass it on to others.
Oh, I'm to be a courier.
No, not exactly. Your job is watchdog. You're to be available to us the entire day.
Watchdog?
Precisely. The courier will contact you. He will give you certain information. And from that time on in, you're not to allow that person out of your sight for any length of time, for any reason whatsoever, either before or after that person has received the object.
Object? That's something the courier is to carry, huh? Is it bulky?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. It's about so big, you'll need your car.
To go where?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm just waiting for additional information. As soon as I receive the objects, I'll be able to put our plans in motion.
Uh-huh. And I'm to wait here until you get that additional information?
No. As a matter of fact, I don't think you should come back here. Be sure to select a place that has a public telephone from which you can contact me. And 2, be sure it's an inconspicuous public place where we can spend a minute or 2 together unnoticed.
All right.
And when we meet again, I'll give you your first moves and then... Pardon me.
Distribution. Of what, comrade? Guns? Ammunition? Plans? Steady, Philbrick. You don't get hints in this game, remember? You find things out yourself. Like what does a member of the NKVD, the security police, study on a D-Day like this one? Golf? Where does he get the spare time? I can't squeeze it in anymore.
It's just 2:30, comrade. Let me know as soon as you've found a good, safe place to meet.
Right.
Oh, and just a moment, comrade. The articles to be distributed have been in preparation over a long, long period at tremendous cost. Any slip up along the line now would be unforgivable. Top security measures are in effect. You'll be contacted by a comrade. Be very careful to whom you talk, and be extra careful of the comrade who contacts you. Password will be used. The word is clear, and your countersign is cloud. You understand?
Yes, comrade. Sure, comrade. I'll be real careful whom I talk to. Real careful. Until I have something to talk about. Comrade said inconspicuous public place. Yeah. Plenty inconspicuous and just as public. Besides, Roger, communist golfer, will probably like it here. And so will Herb Philbrick, novice golfer. Hi, it's Herb. I'm at the driving range, Castle and 8th. Right.
Hello. Like to hit a few?
A few is all I ever hit. It's been quite a while.
A large bail or a small?
A small one, I guess. That's a 50, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Remember, relax.
Yeah. Okay, Philbrick, you heard the pro. Relax. Sure, let go. Try to forget that of this very moment, you're an active cog in what promises to be some very active Communist Party machinery. Sure, relax. Yeah, I dare you.
These are the orders you're to give to the comrade who contacts you. Both be in the Shore Road, 2800 block at 6 o'clock in your car. You will receive a package from another car that'll pull up alongside. Neither the driver of that car nor the other comrade nor yourself will engage in any conversation whatsoever. Further instruction will be attached to the package itself.
How long do we wait there after 6?
Until you're contacted.
Remain here for at least 5 minutes after I leave.
Yeah. Boy, you sure notice it in your hands after you've laid off for a while, don't you?
I wouldn't know. Playing golf isn't exactly the proletariat way of getting exercise, comrade.
What's eating him? I thought he'd be so happy here.
Well, how'd they go?
All over.
Well, I'm open for lessons.
Yeah, I could use a few. I couldn't have sliced better with a bread knife.
You just probably laid off a little bit too long. Why don't you come around? We're open every day.
Well, I might do that, thanks.
Bye now.
So long. Oh, Herb. Our FBI does get around, doesn't it?
We have to. You find that nothing much happens in our offices.
You've been following me?
No, that's Comrade Rogers. He led me here. Something big coming up, Herb. We know that. And a lot of commies on the move in the last few days. Anything you can add to it?
Not much. Comrade Rogers, NKVD, picked me as watchdog. Sometime today, somehow, I'm to be contacted. I'm to pass on the information I just got and stick close.
What information?
It's a shipment of some kind. A shipment in a foot-square package is going from someplace to someplace. I have no idea what's in the package. Our meeting time is 6 tonight.
Where?
Shore Road, 2800 block, north side of the street.
You be in your car?
Yeah. We're to get further instructions there. Not much to go on, is it?
No. How did you happen to meet here? Was it Comrade Rogers' suggestion?
No, I picked the place. I figured it was a golfer and it would please him. Well, it didn't. He nearly bit my head off when I suggested he had anything to do with the game. You'd have thought it was counter-revolutionary.
Oh, why did you decide to come here in the first place?
Well, my long nose told me. See, I poked around his house while he was on the phone and noticed he's been reading a book on how to play expert golf. You know, sometimes the comrades kill me. They get so touchy about their personal likes and dislikes.
And you actually saw this pamphlet on how to play golf in Comrade Rogers' home?
Yeah.
Did you look at the pages?
Couple. Hey, you don't suppose that could mean anything, do you? The fact that Comrade Rogers reads a book on how to play expert golf and at the same time curses out the game?
I wish it wouldn't work like that, Herb. We don't.
Come again?
You know, figuring out what means something and what doesn't. Now, we've had a lot of experience, and it's taught us one thing. Don't figure. Just keep collecting things. Any and every kind. Pretty soon, they do the figuring for you.
Yeah, but the pamphlet was on golf.
Yeah, and Comrade Rogers did object to golf. You see what I mean? Here, the fact alone means nothing. But put the two together and...
Uh-huh. They do the figuring for you.
Sure, you see what I mean? They give you the answer. There's only one trouble. There's only about one answer in 100 that's worth looking into.
And this is the one fact in the 100.
We have so little to go on, we'll have to investigate everything. That pamphlet. Could be a code or secret writing. Anything might give us a lead.
Yeah. Look, I'm supposed to go directly back to the office from here, but suppose I don't. Suppose I go to Comrade Rogers' place instead. I'll try and get my hands on that golf pamphlet. If I can, I'll take it back to the office, and then you can send some kind of a messenger over later and pick it up.
I don't know, Herb. It's possible, of course. It'd be awfully risky for you. What kind of an excuse could you give for going back to Comrade Rogers' home?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of something. Say he left something here at the driving range. A piece of paper with some writing on it. I figured it was important.
Yeah. Or something like a book of matches with numbers on the inside.
Yeah, that'll do it. Then, about 2 minutes after I get in the house, you be sure and telephone. Wrong number, of course.
Yeah, and when he goes out of the room to answer the phone, you can pick up the pamphlet.
That's right.
Is that it?
It should work. If he's home, that is. Now, where are you going to be later, in case I want to get in touch with you?
Well, I'll be at the office until 6 or so. Use private phone.
And after that?
Well, I'll be at the art supply shop, 4th and Jefferson. There's a supply room in the back. Herb, I don't like this. There's more than one or dozen ways that you can get into trouble. Comrade Rogers can get very uneasy and nasty. I can't ask you to take a chance like this, Herb.
You forget. You didn't ask me.
Okay, let's go.
Separately. Let's learn from the comrades.
It's all right, Herb.
What are you doing here?
Well, I've got something that, well, it may be important.
Couldn't you have used the phone?
No, not if I'm right.
Come in.
Thank you.
Well, what's the matter? What's so important?
Are we alone?
You can talk.
Well, it's these. I found them at the driving range on the bench where you were sitting.
Matches?
Yes, but with a lot of initials and numerals written inside. I thought it might be important.
Maybe it is. To whoever lost it. Wait a minute. Wrong number. No, comrade, these matches are not mine. If they were, I would have been a lot more careful.
Oh,
I think you better run along now.
right. Oh, comrade. This magazine, it looks interesting. I wonder if I could borrow it.
It is. Sure. Take it along.
Thanks.
Oh, comrade. That periodical. can buy it for 10 cents at any of our cell meetings. You ought to buy party literature. Helps defray expenses.
Oh. Yeah, I'll remember that. So long.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a nice, clear day, isn't it?
Yes, I hope it doesn't cloud up. What are you doing in here?
Your secretary just stepped out for a moment, said it would be more comfortable than the outer office.
Was her suggestion?
I wouldn't do anything to arouse suspicion, comrade.
I'll decide about that. What'd you tell her? About why you wanted to see me?
I said it was about a new account.
You said we had an appointment?
Of course not. She would know otherwise. You seem to resent my appearance here, comrade.
No, I don't resent your appearance. I just resent your violating party security.
But I haven't. At any rate, 2 heads are better than 1, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. That way one head can always watch the other. So to speak.
Art supplies, Mr. Philbrook.
Oh, yeah.
Your secretary's out. Do you want them in here?
Yeah, right up there, please. The initial right there. Yeah. Yep. Oh, by the way, those presentation cases you sent me the other day, they're too small. Maybe you could take them back. I've already spoken to your boss. There we are. Now, where were we?
2 heads were better than 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 2:30 now. I figure we've got about an hour and a half to wait around before we start out.
That sounds about right. You want me to come back?
No, comrade, no. You stay right here.
Hello, Henderson. I got your message. Everything's set.
I just hope I'm not wasting your time. This is a pretty thin lead, Mr. Petrie, but I'm hoping to make it a fat one by proving that this is more than a golf manual. The man that was reading it, he goes for golf like you and I would for a blackwood or spider. It's not much of a lead, but it's all I got.
Well, let's have a look. Here's something.
What is it?
The type. It's 10 to 1 this wasn't set here in America. Unless, of course, someone brought a whole font over. Does that mean anything?
It could. What about the paper, the binding? Anything else that might help us pinpoint it?
No, nothing I can see. We'd have to do a chemical analysis on the paper.
Oh, we haven't got time for that. I was counting, well, I was hoping that what we found here, plus what Philbrick had told me, would help me locate the central distribution place for the communists. Also, tell me what they're going to distribute. So far, all I got is a golf pamphlet. Well, let's get busy with the magical potions.
Okay, we've got them all right here. If it's trick writing, we'll find it. Old standbys first. If it's printed in rice water for invisible writing, this solution will bring out the print in blue. Negative.
What's next?
If it's printed in lemon juice, heat will bring it out.
Negative again.
Yes.
It's 2:53. I think we'd better go now. We'll be safer driving around than we will be waiting here any longer.
You're sure?
Security is my responsibility, comrade. Let's go.
Hey, you're getting... In sabotaging electrical generators, emery dust is to be inserted in the generator bearings, the air ejector, and the main condenser. Hey, Petrie, this is more than a lead. This is the answer. Sure. They'd fit into a Caviar tin. Here, let's try a blank page.
Oh, look, it isn't blank anymore.
No, it certainly isn't. Look, diagrams blowing up viaducts and trestles. It's a highly technical manual on the methods of sabotage.
Yes, but does it give you the lead you're after?
It could. You got a map of the city?
Yes, over here.
Hey, Petrie, see if this makes any sense to you. Now, number one, we know that manual was printed abroad. Number two, we know that Philbrick is keeping a rendezvous over here on the shore road, close to the harbor and the docks. The railroads and the airport are far away. Therefore...
The shipment is coming in at the harbor.
Yeah. Now my job is to locate that ship and get to it before the commies do. Thanks, Petrie.
Well, we're early. Nothing to do but wait.
What time is it?
5:46. 6:10.
There's a car stopping.
Yeah. Looks like our man. Instructions. 2 to the D&L Specialty Store, 3 to the Broadway Delicacy Shop, 3 to W.F. Brown and Sons, 1 to the Crown Caterers, 4 to Grant's Importers.
Goodbye.
Bye. We delivered them. We delivered every one of them.
We know. You were being followed. You know what you're delivering under the label of Caviar?
No.
Caviar.
Huh?
Look. Cans look like this, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the pamphlet, just like the one that you got from Comrade Rogers' place. It's a highly technical manual on the art of sabotage.
It's what?
Yeah, it's trick writing.
Oh. Well, I thought you said we were delivering Caviar.
You were. We got to the dock and the right shipment before they did.
What about the pamphlet I stole from Comrade Rogers?
It's back.
You know, funny thing about these matches, I found them on a driving range.
Really?
Night.
Night, Herb.
Once the FBI uncovered the communist method of distributing subversive pamphlets, they were able to confiscate and destroy another dangerous threat to world security. Next week, another story of communist activities from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick. counter-spy. A man who for 9 years posed as a member of the Communist Party.